In today's shave, I'll be using a brand new shaving artisan called Lothur Grooming, and the scent is Tears. Coming right up. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host John, as always. Today's shave, I have something very special for you. This is a soap from a brand new artisan hailing from the UK, and that is none other than Lothur Grooming. Before we get too much further into the video, I do want to disclose that this tub was sent for me by Johnny, the artisan owner of Lothur Grooming. So even though the product was received for free, all thoughts and opinions on this are my own. This is not a sponsored video, and I was not paid to make this video. Feel free to stop watching right now if you don't like watching videos that are covering products received for free. However, I will always give you my honest thoughts and opinions, and really I'm just here to share my experience and try new stuff and let you guys know what I think. So with that out of the way, let's talk a little bit more about this specific soap called Tears. So like I mentioned, the dark blue color of the writing here actually does make it really hard to show both on camera and in photography, but it is in fact called Tears. In fact, the three soaps that launched with Lothur Grooming, there is a overall mission statement on men's mental health and well-being. So there's a portion of all proceeds are going to an organization that helps support that. Price on this one, based on the UK pricing, I think converts to about $27 USD at the time of the recording. And also just to show you, this is the look at the soap. You can see I've scooped some out in my test shaves with it. Although a little hard to show with the shadows in the tub, the soap is a bright white color. It is quite soft, and you might have seen Lothur Grooming products being reviewed a bunch this past week or being covered in other videos from my fellow shaving enthusiasts here on YouTube. Given the softness, people have both loaded from the tub, which I've done, as well as it easily scoops out if you are a bowl latherer and you prefer that method. Let's take a quick sniff off the tub here. So this scent, based on the product description, was inspired by traditional colonia. It's a very light, pleasant, masculine cologne. I get a little bit of powderiness, a little bit of muskiness, very clean scent, and I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, the scent strength probably is about a 3 or a 4. So it's not in your face at all. It's pleasant and kind of fades to the background. So that's what we're dealing with the scent today. Let me show you what else we have going on for the shave. First up for the razor is the RazoRock Game Changer 0.84. This is loaded with a Gillette Silver Blue blade, and the handle, which there are a number of options from RazoRock. This one is the Super Knurled. This is actually one of my favorite handles that I've tried from them. And for my brush today, we have the Infinity brush here from West Coast Shaving. You can see the snazzy coin right here at the bottom. This has a synthetic knot, which I believe is the same as the Game Changer or Boss knot. This is 26 millimeters, super soft knot, also great for face lathering or bowl lathering. And as for my post-shave, what we're going with is nothing. Given that there's some great ingredients in here as far as post-shave feel in this tub of Lothur, we're just not going with any post-shave. It's something I've done in my test shaves earlier this week. I really like the results of that, so I'm not going to change that routine up. What I will be doing is, as I'm cleaning up, I will apply the leftover lather, let that just rest on my face for a few minutes, and then rinse off. And that'll be my post shave for today's video. I'm working with about 4 days worth of growth. I actually was hoping to get more shaves in this week, but timing and schedule didn't quite allow for that. So I'm definitely scruffy and looking forward to taking this down today. If you'd like to help the channel, please like, share, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. These are all easy ways to support and grow the channel if you're enjoying what you're watching. I'd also like to invite you all to come check out the new Lather Talk Discord server. It's a great place to chat and hang out with your fellow wet shaving enthusiasts. Alright, so I've got the face lather ready. Take a look here. This is quite a thirsty soap, so I was kind of working at it for a while, and I tend to like this soap a little bit more hydrated, drippy if you will. And here we go with the razor. Again, the Game Changer 0.84 from RazoRock. Now, right out of the gate, I want to say that this is a super impressive soap. And as for new artisans, new brands I've tried this year, this has easily risen to the top. It's a really good soap formula right out of the gate. I won't really know until I become more familiar with this one, but in my early go, I think this hangs, Lothur Grooming Soaps hangs with some of the best that are currently out on the market right now. And as I mentioned before, there have been quite a few videos already out there, so I know I'm a bit late to the game as far as sharing my thoughts, but this at the very least is worth your time trying if you're into the whole shaving soap artisan scene. That first pass actually went much quicker than I thought it would. So I did have to stop kind of mid-thought to rinse up after that first pass. Very slick soap, very protective. I dislike the term elite as far as the soap bases go. But like I said before, it's one that's definitely put it on your radar. I totally get if you're anti-hype, but I don't think this one's priced so much that it prices out people who are curious. And I do want to give a shout out actually to fellow YouTuber John Shaves. He used, I think he purchased I think all 3 scents and mentioned one called Dave. And Dave is a tea scent, and he actually says it blows Paganini's Violin, the scent, one of my favorite scents from Barrister and Man. He says it blows it out of the water. So I personally will be picking that up and see what that's all about. So go check out John Shaves, especially if you're into some of the pricier gear as far as razors, brushes, straight razors, software. John covers a lot of that stuff in his shave videos. Okay, so here I go with the second pass. Upon this second lathering, you can see it's on the, I don't know if thinner's the right word, but it's definitely not. It's not super dense on my face or super foamy. It's just a nice slick barrier, and it's funny, I got that more here, probably because I had excess lather as I was face lathering before. I do need to try doing the bowl lathering method. I do bowl lathering so rarely. It's not my main method of loading for the soap, but I think that'll be a fun experiment as far as to see. This one's a thirsty soap, and through bowl lathering, you can really see how much you can push the water content. So anyway, let's get into the second pass. One other thing I've been doing, not necessarily on camera, is I've been kind of pitting the 2 RazoRock razors, which I still really haven't. I keep flip-flopping as far as the Lupo 0.72 and then this Game Changer 0.84. One thing I have noticed is I tend to overshave with the 0.84 I'm using today, and I'll try to be conscious not to do that. If I can get that overshaving under control, or even occasionally some blood spots at the end of the shave, if I can get that under control, I will say that I'll probably keep the Game Changer. But if it continues to basically be too aggressive for the way I shave, the Lupo, which is it's probably not as efficient, honestly, but it prevents that overshaving and irritation of the skin. That's the way I'll probably keep it. But if you keep seeing those two razors pop up on on video or shave of the day, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going back and forth. I did that razor battle like a while back, and that didn't prove too much to me, so I'm just keeping at it. Two other shout outs I did want to include in today's video is one for Jack over at the Virtual Groom Room. Jack coordinated with Johnny over at Lothur Grooming to help distribute all the promotional tubs of soaps that way, because coming over from the UK, so basically Johnny shipped a bunch to Jack, and then from there Jack distributed. I also want to point you guys towards Ken Shave 326. That guy is always trying firsthand different parts of this shaving hobby, and it's always cool to see, especially when he's embarking on a new venture. And so he actually picked up a lathe recently and has started learning how to turn brush handles. So that's been cool. He's both on his YouTube channel and his Instagram site channel thing. If you guys share that interest in brushes with me, go ahead and catch up on his latest videos. All right, I'm gonna do a quick cleanup pass right now, but this shave is really shaping up pretty well. I know I usually talk more about the scents of soaps, but this one, it really does just stay out of the way. It's pleasant. Maybe I'm getting some more citrus notes at this point, although subtle. And it does have a little bit of that kind of old school vibe. Probably a combination of powdery and musk tends to make me think of more old school scents. All right, here we go. Make sure not to overshave. And sometimes by overshave, I mean I dig in a little too much with the against the grain pass. So, all right, I'm gonna rinse up and we're gonna wrap things up real soon. All right, so really an excellent shave today. So you can see that I applied the leftover lather and let it rest on my face for about probably like a minute or two. And it's feeling, I don't know, this post shave, it's not unfamiliar. I will say I kind of get the same feeling from the Zero base from Holy Cow. And this method of using the leftover lather as part of your post-shave routine, because there's no reason I can't still go back and use a splash afterwards, but I first came across that, it's probably another YouTuber, but also on Panacrema Nuevia. That brand of soap actually has that as a suggested use, using the soap as a pre-shave, the actual lather, and the post-shave. So I remember I first started doing that when I really got into Panacrema last summer, which kind of reminds me, I haven't used Panacrema in a while, so let's put that on the queue for sometime in the next week. One thing I also did want to mention is, being part of the shave community, there's various questions that pop up and concerns also. So one thing that Johnny from Lothar actually did address was people were concerned over the use of dimethicone as part of the ingredient list. There can be a lot of confusion as to what is safe, what's unsafe. So I just want to put that on the radar. I'm not trying to bury that information. It is out there that there are people who are concerned. Johnny addressed it directly on his Instagram page if you guys want to hear about that. And of course, I encourage you guys to do your own research. Go to credible websites, go to multiple sources, and form an opinion yourself after gathering that information. I also want to hear from you guys. So given that I was using a new artisan today, I want to know, how does a new artisan, whether, be a soap maker, razor maker, brush maker, whatever, how do they get onto your radar? So let me know, what's the criteria? What are the things that you look for? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I want to say thank you to Lothur Grooming for a chance to try this product. So far, just having a phenomenal time with it. For those in the States that want to give this a try, I do know that the razor company did receive and sold out of their first run of these soaps, but I believe they'll be restocking soon. So you can always give Jason an email over there, or just keep your eyes peeled when they restock. And that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for taking some time out of your day to join me for this shave. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.